Hi, hello everybody. It's me, Brittany again. I'm doing another pick a card reading. Today I'm going to be doing what impacted the past year for you. Like what was the biggest thing out of anything that could have impacted this past year for you in 2018, since we're starting to wrap it up now and go into 2019. I thought this would be kind of perfect to show you like what was the biggest influence, this past year for you. So here I have 5 groups. We have group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and group 5. So pick your poison and then we can get into the reading. Alright, so if you picked group 1, we're going to see what impacted your life. And pick up the cards. Okay, so let's see what we have. We have energy, remain positive, review and contemplation, 10 of action, 6 of water, 9 of Pentacles, and Betraying Angel. Okay, so already in this group, I get a feeling, especially with these 2 cards, you are a person, or, back then, at the time, like what impacted you really was your workload and how much you really needed to basically like lay off doing so much and straining yourself. Because I feel like in the beginning of 2018, you realize like your energy has been insanely low and you've like kind of have to push yourself through every day, and that's why you get this remain positive card, because you want to remain positive, because every day just kind of just sucks. It's like the same, the saying where it's like a same shit, different day, So you're kind of just like living in this cycle. And I feel like you just had this review and contemplation. So you basically, you sat and you really thought to yourself like, I'm straining myself from doing this. I'm going to read you what these say, because they have these long little messages and they're very long, so I can't like read them to you and have them up. So, phone, sorry about that. Okay. So it's like you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have too much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. And then we have 10 of action, which says you're working too hard. The angels are asking you to find a healthy balance between your career and your personal life. Be willing to ask for help from others in order to lighten your load so that you can take better care of yourself. Blah, 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 yada. But basically, you basically sat and were like, okay, I need to stop working so hard. And you did, because what I see here is that we have the 6 of water, which is pleasure, which means that you got the pleasure from, reviewing and contemplating about it and sitting and thinking like, okay, I need to either take more days off of work, I need to change from full-time to part-time, whatever it may be, I need to get a new job, whatever it may be. You made that healthy change in order to get the pleasure that you wanted, so you don't have to keep like straining yourself to just push through to be happy. Like it just comes naturally now, because you let go of this. And the chariot, or not the chariot, the 9 of Pentacles, this is also a card that says, like, you are working too hard, you are overworking yourself, like, slow down. So, and, this confirms it with the 10 of action, where it literally says you're working too hard. And then we have this card which says Betraying Angel, which says beware of arrogance, presumptuousness, and I feel like, this goes hand, with you and your working stagnant mindset that you had back then. You just kind of, once again, you review and contemplated, that part of yourself that was arrogant and presumptuousness, and you just decided that you can't do it anymore. It was so energy draining for you. Like, the energy was such a big thing for you. Like, you felt the dramatic shift in your energy. It was like declining so dramatically, and you're like, nope, we got to do something about this. And I'm so happy that you came to that realization and that review and contemplation, because you're now in this pleasurable moment. And I'm so happy that this card, that this group is yours. That's amazing. And I really hope that 2019 is also just as positive, because I'm really happy that you're getting the pleasure that you desire. Like, all your cups are filled, like everything's smooth, like everything's balanced too. Like, you're not overfilling one cup more than the other. Like, everything's all good, you know? And with the Nine of Pentacles in this card, it's kind of like everything's all over the place, and I kind of imagine that with work. Like, it's just kind of overfilling, and I feel like this card is really, really overfilling, which kind of just gives me that, you know, that's how your work life was. It's just like so overwhelming, and you couldn't really take a break, and now that you finally are, you could now sit and enjoy yourself, which is amazing. I love that. That's awesome. So I guess, yeah, your biggest impact was taking the break from work. So, good job. Amazing. That's really cool. So, yeah, that's group number 1. Okay. Now we have group number 2. Group number 2, let's see what impacted your 2018 as we're wrapping it up here. Okay, we have knowledge, we have let go, we have 8 of emotion, messenger of thought, son of air, the 10 of cups, and psychopompous angel. Okay, so with knowledge and this new topic, or the messenger of thought, it's a new topic or intellectual, I can't say it, you guys, I'm sorry, okay, intellectual, I'm sorry, that's terrible. Intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may inquire, changes to your plans. I'm getting a sense from the beginning of 2018, you're a very curious person. You want to know about the world. You want to adventure. You want to soar so high. You want to soar higher than you've ever had before. And I feel like you never did the things you've ever wanted to do because of maybe judgments from your friends, your family, you know, because it was maybe out of character for you, or they couldn't see you doing something like that, or I'm not sure, but because I get this let go card, and this kind of shows me like you just let go of all things people are saying about it, like because you ended up, because in the 8 of emotion, you feel a deep longing for something meaningful in your life. In your heart, you know that there's more out there waiting for you in the world. It may be time to switch careers, move to a new home or city, initiate other important changes. So I have a feeling like it could be travel. I have a feeling that you either traveled, like you just want to know more about the world. And when you get the Son of Air, this is a card that says like rebellion, being a free spirit, you know, going against what the norm is, what's it called, you know, non-conforming, you know, doing your own thing. And that's why I get this feeling of let go too. That's why you just like let go. You rebelled against what was normally accepted of you, or was supposed to be, you know, accepted of you. I don't know how to word that properly. Sometimes it just comes so fast to me. And here we have the 10 of Cups, which represent like fulfillment, like happiness. As you can see, it's like a rainbow. It's like just everyone's happy. I love this card. It makes me want to cry looking at it. It's I have a feeling, you know, what really impacted you was this sudden change to just go and do it and just be impulsive and let go and just get and know what you want to know. And I have a feeling it's like travel and go to a new culture and learn new languages. Like, you want to learn, you want to know new things. And I'm so happy because you did, and that makes this like assures me that you really did. And then we have Psychopompous Angel. Life goes by like a cloud. Concentrate on the eternal. This is basically, you know, like, you're living presently in the moment. Concentrate on the eternal. Concentrate on what's right now. Concentrate on this present moment. And I think you're a very good person at doing that. I feel like you're a very, you know, knowledgeable, very witty person. I feel like you just need to get out. I feel like you need to go see the world. Like, you're like a caged up animal and you just had to go, and you did. And that's the biggest impact that could have happened to you this 2018. So the universe is like, you did that, and that is what you were supposed to do. So good for you. That was amazing. You're on the right track if you did this. If you were able to just break away and rebel against and let go and get your knowledge and get it pumping and want to figure things out and know the world and know what's around you. You did it. You did it. You did it. Success. Ding. That's awesome. I love this. If you pick group number 2, that's really beautiful. That's cool. I hope 2019 is just as amazing as 2018 was with this change that happened, despite the little minor inconveniences that happen in life, you know. All right, so that was group number 2. Okay, group number 3, here we go. What impacted your 2018? Okay, we have authenticity, trust, 6 of emotion, messenger of abundance, son of water, the high priestess, and angel of will. Determination is the key to all success. Okay, this is interesting. I didn't think I would get something like this, but I just feel like maybe you could have started high school. With the way this layout is, I just feel like you could have started school or something. Honestly, I feel like your biggest thing was like you started school. Like 2018, your big thing was either deciding to go to school or going to school. Because these are all the aspects, I feel, of what make up school with my knowledge. We have authenticity. We have trust. Authenticity and trust, you know. I feel like, sorry, it's just like slowly coming to me. You know, this one's a little rocky, I'm not gonna lie. So 6 of emotions says, memories can fill your heart with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or as worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. And then we have the messenger of abundance, which says, wonderful news regarding your career, a new job, promotion, or acceptance into an excellent school comes into your life. You might feel ready to do something that's challenging and fulfilling. Yeah, like with what the 6 of emotions says, it's like letting go, and it's usually, and it says, you know, memories can fill your heart with many emotions, you know. And it says, and you know, this one could be like even family too, like just memories of the past that were just really, like, you know, our glory days. And it's so, and I feel like that's such like and then this one says you starting in a school. I feel like because when you start school, especially, that's why I'm getting a high school vibe, is because like everything changes kind of in high school, you know. It's just like you're growing up, like you're trying to be yourself, you're trying to find yourself, you know, putting your trust into the universe, into the school, into your friends, your parents. You're just trusting yourself to make the right choices through that path. I just feel like, yeah, we have the Son of Water, which is sexuality and sensuality and, lust and, being sensual and, like sex. So, and I feel like, okay, we have the High Priestess, which says, like, divine intuition, and this goes for me. I feel like you could be a female watching this. Using your intuition, trying to guide you through school, basically. I know this sounds a little bit blunt and bland, but... And then we also have Angel of Will, determination, because you need determination to get through school. You're exploring your sexuality, especially through high school. I have a feeling in 2018 you started high school. But tap it in. That's my answer. You started high school. You're figuring out sexuality and all of that wonderful stuff. Like, what age are you at high school? 14? If you're a freshman, you could be around that age range if you pick this group, because you could be exploring sexuality and having your first time and all of that stuff. Divine intuition and just basically with this trust too, like trusting yourself and just going where your heart takes you. You're just in it for the fun of it, and you're trying to be yourself and you're trying to maneuver and how to figure out how you're gonna fit yourself into all these crowds, and you're just trying to figure out how to it's because it's high school, it's school, and you're just trying to figure out how to work it through. I'm sorry, you guys. Sometimes I just start a sentence and I don't know where it's going. But, yeah, I just get this strong feeling that you're going to school. I said that like 8 times. Sorry. And then what else? Yeah, and then because you have to leave behind all your past memories of like middle school, and if you live in a town like I do where they separated the high school, so our middle school literally got split up and we had to say goodbye to our middle school friends and thought we were never going to see each other again. So like, you got to say goodbye to you're going to say goodbye to your middle school friend, but you're also going to be making new friends, and you're also going to be it's authentic, it's high school, it's real, it is what it is. That's how it goes. You'll get by. You just started, or you're in it, and keep it going. That's what this determination card is, because that's what you just gotta push through the tough stuff. Because high school does stink a little bit, but we all gotta do it, and it's okay, because it's just like everybody goes through this at one point. I feel that you just if you came across this group, you reached this is your rest, this is your checkpoint, woo! Yay! You're going through natural high school teenager stuff. Woo! Yay! Yeah, but this is what number 3 is. That's pretty cool. So, excited for you and your journey. Okay. Here we have group number 4. Group number 4, let's see what we have. We have courage, we have recovery, we have go within, we have organization, Ace of Earth, Wheel of Fortune, and Angel of Annunciation. Okay, so I could already get this feeling that to be more specific, I would say that you are a recovering addict, a drug addict, alcohol is something along those lines, because we have recovery, we have courage. In 2018, to broaden it up more, if, it doesn't portray you, maybe you didn't have alcoholism, maybe you didn't, have that issue, the gist of this is that what impacted you is that you have the courage to stop your negative habitual pattern that you're so used to doing. It could be like biting your nails, it could be smoking cigarettes, even something like that. You have the courage to stop an old pattern that was negative and terrible, and you are going into recovery. You went into recovery, which is amazing. Okay. And then we have organization. Your plans are on target and everything will flow more smoothly if you add a little organization and discipline to your methods, which, tells me that you had to self-discipline yourself in order to maintain, your recovery. And then go within. This is almost equivalent to the Hermit. Fun fact, I love the Hermit. I have it tattooed on my arm. But go within, it says you are very intuitive person, and there are many wonderful insights that lie waiting inside you. Take the time to be quiet and reflect upon the desires of your heart through meditation or prayer. So, yeah, and I feel like you could be a spiritual person too. In any recovery journey, I feel like you gain a little bit of the spirituality and, meditation and, looking into yourself, because when you have to stop a negative habitual pattern that, you once did for so long, you kind of have to look at yourself and realize what is so wrong with you and how to stop it and how to have that self-discipline and that organization to be like, okay, this is what's good for me, this is what's good. This is what's good. This is what's going to benefit me. And then we have the Ace of Earth, which is basically and the Wheel of Fortune, which is cool. And maybe even Angel of Annunciation, which is willingly accept and don't resist what is awaiting for you, which is always just saying by doing all of this, your destiny is unfolding, what is supposed to naturally happen to you without all these terrible things going that did happen to you, that you did go through. And in 2000, sorry guys, my camera died. I didn't think it was gonna do that. Okay, so what I was saying though is basically in 2018 is that the universe just was really thank you for finally doing this, and it just was here you go, have all these wonderful gifts that we give you that just come into life. So I love this. This is amazing, and I just love it. It's so good. I'm so proud of you. This is a really good deck. I love it. This group number 4. This is cool. So that was yours. That's what very much so impacted your 2018. That's cool. Okay, now, group number 5, last but not least. Let's see what impacted your 2018. We have Beauty. We have Reconsider. A Happy Change. Messenger of Action. 9 of Earth, Accumulation. The Chariot, and Angel of Faith. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to read to you these ones just because they got the long descriptions. So for a happy change, we have your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Messenger of Action says, something new and exciting related to creativity or your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. This card may represent someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. So, group number 5, what impacted your 2018 is, I think, either in a career way or in a creative way. It doesn't have to be like that, but I feel like it is a creative way, though, because I get this Beauty card. So I feel like you made either a creative or career decision, but it had to be about beauty. I'm feeling maybe you could be a makeup artist, you could be, beauty is not even because it said on one of these cards, can't remember which one it was. Yeah, although you may feel insecure, do it anyway. You know, beauty isn't just on the outside. Beauty is not always, is also on the inside as well. And you need to be secure and enough in you in order to make this change involving this creative outlet. I feel like it was just like in the 2018, you kind of maybe had insecurity issues. It could have been outer or inner. You get to decide on that as the viewer. But I feel like though you changed it though. I feel like you've always struggled with this and it's always been an issue in your life. But for 2018, you kind of have been trying to defeat it more and more, because it's not just one thing that happened overnight, like you buy a plane ticket and go something. Like, it's not just something, it's not like that. It kind of accumulated over the course of 2018, because we also get the 9 of Earth, which says accumulation. So I think over the course of 2018, you just had like this battle, you know, like you just like, what impacted you was you deciding and making that effort towards making that happy change, and that effort, like the Chariot would, you know, it's like going to war. It's not, you know, it's not easy work. Like you, and the Chariot also says success, so that shows me that, you know, you are successful in doing this, and or did do this, or are still continuing to do this. I'm not quite sure what time frame I'm supposed to be speaking in, but the Chariot is like, I just see success. I feel like you have just been making little small changes that accumulated over the course of time that have gave you the success that you need to see in order to be happy for yourself, you know, in order to see the beauty that you want to see in yourself and that everyone else sees in you. And we have Angel of Faith, which is faith is the fourth, which moves mountains and restores spirits, which, you know, also goes into play about just having faith in yourself and not having that so much of that insecurity, and just, you know, going out and doing what you want and not having to, maybe you reconsider too much and you think too much, and you should just, you know, the messenger of action, something new and exciting. Yeah, you feel eagerness to learn. I feel like over the course of 2018, it was just a slow accumulation of that's what impacted you, this like slow accumulation of, you know, reconsidering and, you know, always looking at yourself and being like, you're just evaluating yourself. I feel, but I also feel like it's also, you're in a creative field. I feel like that plays a role. You could be doing, like I said, you could be a makeup artist, you could be doing art, design, something like that, photography, anything around those lines. And it's just, it's doing wonders for you, basically. It's just slowly getting better and better as time goes on, and it will get better as 2019 rolls in, and your efforts will be, you know, like, what's it called? Sorry, I get like word vomit, your efforts will be gifted. Like, you will be, I can't think of the word, I hate that. You will be like received. You will be granted, you know, goodness from the universe because you decided to do these really small, but you noticed how impactful these small but accumulating changes these are. And I think that's really how this group member 5 speaks to me. And, you know, go you know, you deserve to have the success that you need, and you deserve to have that little fruit of the loom growth that's going on. So yeah, that's basically what I get a lot from group number 5. So that was group number 5. Alright. Thank you for watching my pick a card reading, if you even make it to this end of the video, because you just watch your card and then I usually dip. But if you did make it to this end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I love doing these for you guys. I love the feedback I get from all you genuine, really, really genuine good people out there in the world. Let me know if I should do more, if there's any questions you want answered, if there are any specific readings I should do. Yeah, just let me know. I hope you all have a wonderful Sunday. Relax, enjoy, be safe, and namaste.